Hi, I'm Sandro Fiorino, head coach of the National Women's 15s Team Canada. Players and staff are super excited to get back on the pitch. During unprecedented times here during COVID, it's been challenging with our preparation. But we've had some great opportunities over the last few months. We've had an East and West camp in Canada, and we've finished off in August with our top 50 camp. So lots of great energy, and the ladies are ready to go forward with some great effort in the next two matches here in the US. We basically have had a few of the group has been divided basically into domestic and international players. The domestic players have been training here in Canada in smaller groups. So we definitely have had a group of players, critical shift to have players play overseas. We've had players in England and in France and even in New Zealand over the last 24 months sharpening their skills. Yeah, it's the last 11 months in our journey to the World Cup, and they're really excited to start our campaign or restart our campaign for the World Cup. With the World Cup being postponed last year, this is a first time that we can get the group together. But ultimately for us, it is about that team cohesion, having those opportunities for us to get on the field together and really see where we're at. I mean, from our standpoint, this group has set some high standards, and ultimately their goal is to get back to the podium. With the World Cup being postponed in 2021 and COVID putting a lot of dreams on hold, we're really excited and for this last big push over the next 10 months, with especially these 4 games coming up. It really will allow us as a team to get a good understanding of where we're at and where we want to go. This program has a strong legacy. They've been to the podium before, and ultimately we still have some legacy players that are chomping at the bit to get back to that podium. And 2020 is really about getting that opportunity to play against some of the world's best teams. Have an opportunity to see where we're at when we play England in the next couple of weeks, and then see where we're at when we play New Zealand in the spring. And then that gives us a big block of time in the summer to really focus on the areas that we need to close the gaps. When I sit down at home with my friends and family, they ask me the same question. Are you going to win this tour this fall? And the answer is, for everyone who's participated in rugby matches, is that for sure you want to win. But throughout that, there's a process. And for us, the process is about getting better each game. And ultimately, the key focus areas for us is, really focusing on effort and high energy. I mean, anytime you get to play the US in the US, it's going to be a tough battle. From our standpoint, those first 2 games are really about getting back on track, building some momentum so that when we get on the ground in England, we're ready to take on the world's best. From my standpoint, we want to see the players just connect, right? It's been a long time that they haven't been able to work beside each other. And from that standpoint, it's a collaboration, right? You can see them now on the field working out combinations, working out how things are going to work in the scrum or the lineup, and really being creative. I think that's the exciting thing about this group. They're empowered to make some decisions on the field, and I'm looking forward to those opportunities for them. Yeah, I mean, this team's not like your typical national team. We have people that come from all different walks of life. We have students, teachers, professionals, even parents on this team. And the reality is that they've made some sacrifices over the last 24 months, and for some of them that meant picking up and going across seas and playing in England and France, and others sacrificed some long days at the office and working and finding some time in the dark days of COVID and working in the garage, or working out in the garage or in the basement. But really, this team is, main focus is to put their best foot forward and bring a lot of effort and energy on that field in the next 4 weeks. And I'm pretty confident, when we get off the field at Wales, that, we've earned the respect of many of the people in this country. Yeah, it's really exciting to get back on the field, and I'm really excited to hear from our Canadian fans and supporters out there. It'd be great for you to reach out to our players via email or via social media, and just give us a word of support. It would mean a lot to our players and staff as we go on this journey. Listen, it's been a long time coming. Well, it's been 2 years, and lots of challenging times here with COVID, but this team is really excited to get back on the field, put on that jersey with the maple leaf on the front of it, and put their best foot forward with lots of energy and a big effort.